Well, welcome everyone to our episode of Secret Jews, Uncovering Hidden Jewish Traditions. Today's episode is about asking the right questions. First, let's go ahead and give our sponsors their due. The Secret Jews of Calabria, Uncovering Jewish Traditions Hidden for Over 500 Years, a wonderful documentary. For more information about how to purchase your own copy or to how to have your group or organization actually host a viewing, visit RabbiBarbara.com and you can get that information. IbexMotion and Carl Perkal, documentary film as a key to our past and future. You can find out more about Carl by emailing him at cperkal, P-E-R-K-A-L, at netvision.net.il. And Rabbi Barbara Aiello, Italy's first woman rabbi. For more information about Rabbi and all the wonderful services that she offers, go ahead and visit RabbiBarbara.com. And the William David Company, rethinking small business marketing since 2009. To find out your virtual engagement rating, visit WilliamDavidCompany.com. Well, first let me go ahead and introduce our co-host for today. First of all, we'd like to have you meet Rabbi Barbara Aiello. Good morning, Rabbi. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to be with you and to talk about the Secret Jews of Calabria today.
And let's go ahead and meet our film producer, Carl Perkal.
Hi, Randy. I am really pleased to be here. I'm really pleased to be here with Rabbi Barbara. I'm thinking, Randy, you're in New York or New Jersey. I'm in Israel. Rabbi, where are you now? Are you in Italy or are you in Florida?
I'm in Florida, but I will be in Italy in about 10 days.
Incredible. Fabulous, fabulous. So it's good to be here.
Well, Carl, would you like to kind of start our conversation today?
I'm going to jump right in. You know, is it already 4 or 5 years ago, I was reading the newspaper here in Israel, and I read an article about Rabbi Barbara, and I just thought to myself, how can it be, and this is really a question to you, Rabbi, how can it be that so many people in Italy or maybe in Portugal or in Spain or other places, people who are not Jewish, people who may know nothing about having historic roots to Judaism, but how can it be that today they are fascinated when they find out that they actually might be from secret Jewish background? And I thought that was amazing because I think, you know, if you go back 50 years, if you said to somebody, maybe you're Jewish, they would say, oh, God forbid. So what is it that has kind of made Jews or being Jewish something almost kind of in? Rabbi, maybe you can take us to that.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Let me just give you a little background of my own growing up as a Italian Jew in Pittsburgh, where I was born, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Many times people would hear my surname, Aiello, and then they would find out that my dad and I frequented a synagogue, and they would say, but you're Italian, you can't be Jewish. And when I later went back to my ancestral home, where my dad was born and all of my ancestors have lived for over 400 years, I discovered that there were, all throughout my family, there were people who had secret practices and hidden practices. Some of them understood that they might be Jewish, but many others said, no, these are just our family traditions. I began to immerse myself in the concept of B'nai Anosim. B'nai Anosim is a Hebrew phrase that means children of the forced ones. And my background and the background of many Sicilians, Southern Italians, those who grew up in the Aeolian Islands, and then going back to Spain and Portugal, goes back to the time of the Inquisition, when Jews were forced, B'nai Anosim, children of those who were forced into Christian conversion and adult baptism. And as a result, if they wanted to maintain their Jewish traditions, they had to practice in secret. And they had to pass these traditions along by word of mouth from father to son, from mother to daughter, grandparents to grandchildren.
So, Rabbi, in your family, I know this is in the film, we went, and it took us a few years, but we made the film, The Secret Jews of Calabria. And there's a point in there where you're talking about your grandmother here you were in America, and yet she went, well, maybe we should see the clip, because I found it amazing that you could get this sense of how people kept those traditions, but they were kind of scared about anybody knowing. So, Randy, maybe we can take a look at that.
Sure.